Hello traders, and I hope that you are doing very well. We are Sunday, the 3rd of May, and I'm going to do a daily update about like forex markets, indices, as well as cryptocurrencies. But since cryptos are looking, are looking sharply to start moving, start like a new trend, we should give you some advice on how to trade the current the current markets, and especially the Bitcoin, because all the other markets are going to move mostly in the same direction. So direction is given by Bitcoin, but if you want to make more money, there are opportunities in the Monero USD, as well as in the cryptocurrency called IOTA, as well as in the Ripple. Okay, so my name is Mehdi. I've been trading for 4 years, and I've been doing this daily. I trade mainly the DAX, which is one of the hardest to trade markets, because it's in fact the major, or the most the most volatile and the most capitalized in this in I mean in this index in Europe and in the world. So I trade the DAX, and the moves are very fast, but the same strategies that I apply using the tick chart, which is a very which is a high high speed trading, can be applied to lower time frames. Like here we have the Btcusd, and we have the weekly time frame chart. Okay, so I've been trading lots of markets, because most analysis, most analysis that I see that talk about Bitcoin, or other cryptos, are made by people that just get involved in cryptos, and that just got started trading cryptos. That's why I think that most of these forecasts are wrong. Typically they are wrong, and mostly they are wrong. They're all wrong. So if you want a real analysis made by a trader and not by a speculator, let's get going. So right now what we have price trying to go upwards. So we will get started by drawing what happened just before, so we can have an idea of the kind of shape that we had right before this new impulse. Okay, so if you are familiar with Elliott waves, I'm just drawing the 5 waves structure that we have here. Okay, so this is a 5-wave structure, but this structure is also composed of 5. The structure itself is composed of 5 waves. So let's find out. Let's find out what kind of structure we have by drawing the Fibonacci extension levels and getting started at the start of the down move. So as you can see clearly here, we have price here. So we have price bouncing back the 1.618, which is usually when price extends to this level, usually it's not a 5-wave structure, but it's mostly a corrective structure. Let's have a look. Why this is important? Because this is important to know if we are getting a 5-wave structure right now. So to know if this last move and the move that everyone is talking about, is it going to go back to the all-time highs of December 2017. So let's see. So to know to have more information about the kind of structure that we have, we'll use, you know, like a lower time frame. So this is going to be the you know, like the daily time frame. So here we have a 5-wave structure, and this is easy to see. I don't need to draw it again, but here you have, you know, like a 5-wave structure. So you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, and you have 4, and then you have 5. Okay, so even if 5 is overextended, note that always the tree should never be the smallest wave. Okay, so as you can see here, the first wave is the smallest, and the third wave is not the smallest, so we're okay. So this is a 5-wave structure. And if you have no idea about, you know, like about Elliott waves, you can get in touch with me by email, and I can answer your questions. Of course, you know, like I can't answer your questions. I can't answer, you know, like lots of questions, but I can dedicate, you know, like 5 or 10 minutes of my time and answer some of the questions that you might have. Okay, so here is the thing. Here we have, you know, like a corrective structure. We have a corrective structure with, you know, like we have a corrective structure on top of, you know, like on that you know, like separates between, you know, like these two waves. So we have a first wave, we have a corrective structure, and then we have a second wave. Okay, so this is an ABC, like you can say a, like not A here, sorry. You have an ABC here, so you have an A, a B, okay, and then you have a C. So this ABC correction looks complete, and it looks like price now is struggling at this level, which is, you know, like you see, this level is a major level. Why? Because, you know, like it's a I mean, it's a trend line resistance. So price should correct here, and you can try to find, you know, like an entry point as soon as price, you know, like corrects back and breaks this level, okay, and comes back to retest it, or even retest a little bit lower. Then your next stop should be this one, and then the next stop should be this one. But we are in an uptrend, and if you see any corrective move, don't miss the train. But if you are already, you know, like in this trade, you should keep your trade, or try to add to your trade. So this is a clear uptrend. I mean, you don't have to be, you know, like a brain surgeon to see that this is an uptrend, and this will, and I have another video where I explain why we are going to hit the all-time highs. I have another video, and it's using purely technical analysis, which is the best way that you can use. It's not me that I'm saying this. I mean, technical analysis is something that is, you know, like I mean, something that is accepted and used, etc., for, you know, like for decades, and it has always worked. I mean, technical analysis works. And what you can do, you can go and check my other video. It has the exact levels where price is going, I mean, is going to bounce, and the exact, you know, like steps of price movement until it reaches, you know, like the all-time high, and potentially, you know, like make a new high. So this is it. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do, because I'm offering golden, you know, like golden content, and I've already been able, you know, like to forecast rightly, you know, like many trades, and people have been making money out of these trades. And anyways, I will come back with another video very soon. Thank you.